couple hired me as a photographer at their wedding and I didn't show. They want to sue me now. Hi. A couple on a community WhatsApp group chat were reaching out to hire a photographer for their wedding. I knew a friend of mine who used to be a photographer and she was okay lending me her camera for the event, so I reached out to the couple to let them know I could do it. They asked me if I had a portfolio, and I used to photograph college graduations part-time a few years ago, but no weddings. Due to this, they were really shortchanging me. They offered me a total of $80 to be a photographer at their wedding and reception and cited that they were taking a risk by hiring me but wanted to give me a chance. I was hesitant, but that money goes a long way for me, and I was down bad lately, so I accepted. They sent me a contract which had our names and location of the event and other boilerplate language, and I signed it. The venue was really far away, almost 2.5 hours away, but I had a friend who lived there and he was currently visiting me and was going to be going there anyway, so I was going to hitch a ride with him and stay at his place a few days before the wedding. Everything was going smooth, until a few days before the wedding they said that there is a storm and possible tornado forecast and they can't have the wedding venue at that location anymore since it was outdoors and they were going to move the wedding indoors in a church right next to my house. That was perfect since I now didn't need a ride to the other city. I let my friend know, and a few days later he went to the city by himself. 3 days before the wedding, the couple decided to move the wedding back to the city 2.5 hours away since the forecast was looking better. I didn't even have a ride anymore since my friend left. I told the couple that it won't be possible for me, and they ignored me for 3 days. I assumed they probably decided to go with someone else. Literally on the day of the wedding the husband is blasting my texts asking me where I am and that I'm missing important moments from the wedding. I show him the text that I sent and he said he didn't read it because he was busy with the wedding. He asked me to call an Uber, but those were insanely expensive and I'd actually be at a huge loss taking an Uber. He said he was not going to pay for it since it was my job. I couldn't do anything else. I asked if he knew someone still in town I could hitch a ride with, and he said no. He then started sending rude texts and saying some crazy, and also racist, stuff. I block him and turn off my phone. When I turn it back on, I find that I was apparently the only photographer at the wedding and they didn't have anyone else. They now want to sue me for contract breach and emotional damage. I can't afford a lawyer and I called 5 people in my area and all of them are asking for $300 to $500 per hour to look over my contract. The couple are also posting my profile picture all over Facebook and tagging me and saying I ruined their wedding. And their friends are also commenting mean things. I'm not sure what to do at this point. Please, any advice would be greatly appreciated.